Superior Court. Oh my gosh, this guy is doing a phenomenal job, and we need to keep him every single time he runs. Hopefully he'll run for higher office in the future. But right now he's doing a phenomenal job with the Superior Court, the one and only Mr. Chad Roche.
Well, thank you so much, Brenda, and everybody for showing up today. It is such an honor to be sharing the microphone as an up-and-comer and a newly elected official in the Republican Party. To share the microphone with Tom Horn and Doug Ducey and Sheriff Babiou, who's going to follow me. It's a real honor to be up here. So thank you, gentlemen, for coming out here today. And who doesn't want to follow the KFYR rock star, Mike Brutnick, right? We're here today, and when I'm not going to talk a lot about me. I'm not up for election either. I'm on the state cycle, just like these gentlemen are. And my election isn't coming up for another couple of years. I want to talk today about Mitt Romney and about our country a little bit. We're here today because we are passionate about our country. We know that in our country, accountability and individual responsibility actually mean something. These are the things that we believe in. We believe in American exceptionalism, but we are compassionate conservatives because we lend a hand to help. But we don't act entitled, and we don't expect handouts. We believe in the concepts set forth by our founding fathers in the Constitution. That timeless document it's our compass, it's our refuge, and it is our duty as Republicans to ensure that our Republican form of government survives the onslaught against our Constitution. There is no denying that our base is powerful and our numbers are strong. I know today may not be the best example of it, but there aren't a whole lot of undecided voters in the Republican Party. We know how we're going to vote. But as conservatives, we hold certain unalienable rights and societal traditions close to our heart. But it's going to take more than strongly held convictions to right the wrongs the radical left has instituted in our country. We need to roll up our sleeves, and it's going to take committed, passionate action to get things done. Former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice at the Republican convention said something that really scares me to repeat. She asked, "Where does America stand?" Our allies in the world are sitting back, scratching their heads, asking where America stands, and the only reason they're doing that is because right now we have a president who absolutely refuses to lead this country. Or he just doesn't know how. In President Obama's America, we've been led to believe that patriotic Americans like us are the problem, not the solution. In President Obama's America, we should be seeking the approval of the United Nations for every single thing we do, even if it puts our national security at risk. In President Obama's America, he wants our military members tried in United Nations tribunals. In his America, even here at home, he tries to induce shame for individual accomplishment, while instituting punitive taxation. I don't understand it. Because folks like you and I, we believe in effort and perseverance. We are under attack by this president. Obama does not seek an America where individual accomplishment is rewarded. That's not where he's coming from. Instead, our president seeks to eradicate the power of the individual. He thinks that the faster the wealth of this country is redistributed, the better. He wants to redistribute it by any means possible. Crippling taxation, odious Obamacare, outright confiscation, while at the same time denigrating the small businesses that built this country. Barack Obama promised us change at a fundamental level. Man, he's delivered it. We've gotten it. Senator Marco Rubio referenced the importance of American exceptionalism when he spoke at the convention, and how this administration is attacking that American exceptionalism. He's right. This election is about the prosperity of our country, and Mitt Romney understands that. He knows from experience that prosperity comes from perspiration, not legislation. Prosperity is possible in a nation that reassures small businesses and encourages education. Prosperity in our great nation is within everyone's grasp. And as Republicans, we know that our destiny isn't decided by anybody but us. Another former governor of Massachusetts, a great Republican, and the 30th president of the United States, Calvin Coolidge, my hero, once said, quote, "Do the day's work. If it be to protect the rights of the weak, whoever objects, do it. If it be to help a powerful corporation better to serve the people, whatever the opposition, do that." Coolidge let principles lead him. It's one of the reasons I admire him. He led by principles and not polls. And I believe that is exactly how Mitt Romney will lead our nation. He will do what is right even when it's not popular. President Coolidge also said, and this one really hits home today, don't expect to build up the weak by tearing down the strong. That is exactly what President Obama is trying to do. The net result, though, of his fuzzy logic is the equality that he clumsily hoped to achieve. It's not that, but rather a disheartened and demoralized America. On November 6th, that way of thinking is going to end when Mitt Romney is elected by millions of people like you and me. People who are tired of their traditions being trashed. Fellow Americans who are tired of working harder and harder and not getting ahead. We are not a land where who we know politics will be tolerated. We're not going to tolerate this Alinsky-style, Acorn-style remaking of America. We need Mitt Romney to prevent this country from falling into civil unrest. Now, we all know that Obama ran a campaign of slogans. His new slogan is forward. I ask you, how is a nation facing such an economic crisis as the one we are experiencing, with crippling unemployment and diminished global image, moving forward in any way? Furthermore, forward to what? To the more of the same closed-door partisan politics, more of the same punitive taxation, and more of the same government cover-ups. Obama represents the Chicago-style politics, where it's who you know, not what you do. All our president offers us is slogan after slogan, and we know slogans are not solutions. Now, I'm not coming here today to talk as a politician. Many of you don't even know who I am and what I do, and I'm happy to tell you later, but I'm not coming up here to give as a politician with empty words and sound bites. I want to tell you a story. See, I was born in Flint, Michigan, under the Carter administration, to a single mom. So I've known hardship firsthand. Times were tough, but so was my mom. And she never, ever gave in to the entitlement mentality. But instead, got a second or a third job. She went to community college, put herself through community college to try and make a better life for me and my brothers. And even when the backseat of her 1978 Chevy Nova was our home for a time, I was never taught to expect a handout. Ever. I learned a hard and valuable lesson at that time in my life from my mom, that there is no sweeter success than that which you've earned. There is nothing, there is that achievement like nothing like the achievement you earn when you stand on your own 2 feet. President Obama and his Democrat supporters do not fathom this pride and accomplishment. But for people like us, the solutions to life problems are to look inward at our strength of character,